Hey everybody, Airline crew here. Our first vlog after Pride, after B-Man 78 and I had COVID for a week. Thankfully we're triple vaccinated, so we lived. And I got out of quarantine on, I think it was Thursday, yeah. So yeah, we're here. It's just Barrie, Buses and Trains and Jeremy right now. And this is the earliest we've left in our lives. We are on our way to Niagara Falls on my first foreign train I've ever rode in my life that hasn't been an Ontarian or a Canadian railway in my life. We are going to be riding the Maple Leaf. So here we are, Highway 11, passing Forest Home at 4:47 in the morning. Hopefully we make this train. What time does it leave? 5:15?
5:23.
Okay, cool. So that's about half an hour away. Alright, perfect. Yeah, so we're on our way to catch the train. We're going to be taking the first GO train of the day. The I just forgot. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to be taking the first train of the day down to Toronto, and we're going to be taking the Maple Leaf out to Niagara Falls. We might get to visit the coach out, we might not, we don't know, but this will be a good trip. We got everything we need, and I'm in my uniform for this special occasion. So yeah, I'll speak to you when we get to Barrie. Hey everybody, Airline crew here. We are coming up to Essa Road in Barrie. The sun is coming up. And it's 5:04 right now, and we are going to be we are coming up that side because we're crossing Tiffin. You can see the BCRY over there in the dark behind this building. Right here, you can see Cannon Place over there all lit up. All the workers are arriving for their morning shift. All these people in these cars are shift workers, we believe.
A lot of them.
Yeah. So we're getting off at Essa Road.
Maybe a few people who just have early appointments down in Toronto, but
yeah, could probably
more cars than I was expecting.
Yeah.
5 in the morning.
Yeah. So here we are, Allendale Station, and we are on the first train of the day, and it's just pulling in right now. Cool. Yeah. So I got our bag here. My phone is in my pocket. Yeah, you can see the light from the inside of the car. It's cab 319. I guess we could park right at the entrance because we're early, and it looks like we're looking.
A couple of cars here already.
Yeah. Maybe park on that side for a change. The other side, like the other side, or. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so here we are. We're gonna be parking, and we're gonna be buying our ticket. We're running for the border, but we're not crossing it. Ciao. So here we are. Huh. Lights flickering. So here we are, here's our train. Yeah. I think we'll just ride in the locomotive regardless, or behind the locomotive. Unless there's an old cab car, of course. There's a ticket machine. Here we're going down to the station. So we're gonna go look at our locomotive, and I'll give you a demo of how to open the door. It's locomotive 657. Cool. It's a first of the 2013s. Yeah, this oh, they're doing some work, I guess, because the doors aren't opening. That one opened, but looks like they're doing some work on it, because they told these guys not to enter the train, I think. Yeah, she talked to them. So I'm going to get a picture of the locomotive. So here's how you get into this on. Yeah, there we go. So here we are. All right, I'll meet you at the locomotive. Jeremy's gonna board. Here we go. Inside 2339. Here we go. We are on board. Logging through our car, 2066, which has the new stuff on it. And here's our home for the next hour and a half. Right behind the locomotive 657. So this one looks like it was recently done. It's got the automatic doors on it. Yeah.
have working plugs. Looks like.
Cool.
Got
Awesome.
the light on, so
Yeah.
doesn't need much power.
Cool. Yeah. It's perfect. This is a nice coach. I like this. We did a good job on this one. God, I wonder if it was Cadrail or Ontario Northland that did the job on this one.
I hope they get rid of these things sometime soon.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so
They're
too.
annoying.
They're annoying. Yeah, they're bloat. And it seems like these seats are the old-fashioned type still. Like they're not those god-awful new ones that the 4000 series have. Like they're pretty comfy, eh? Are they?
Not bad.
Yeah. Like,
Comfier though.
yeah, the padding's still.
Not as good as on XL.
Yeah, the padding is still a little stiff. But yeah, still better than the 4000s. Yeah. The original ones, they were more plush and they had blue covers on these. Like, yeah, like 2339 had the had that on it. So yeah.
The XO trains, most of them have really nice seats.
Cool. Anyways,
Buy one and see.
yeah. So look at this. I'm in my uniform for this special occasion. Yeah. So I'm gonna go find a washroom and I'll speak to you in a bit. This is a cool thing. Mini toilet. This is a feature of these old cars. This is the first type of washroom on these old GO trains. So it's got an old-fashioned chemical toilet. I'm not gonna give you a demo. I'll speak to you in a bit. Anyways, you can see me here. I'm doing a friggin' Pete Brandy Simply Railway style toilets time video. Soap is plentiful. Got a litter bin, automatic flush. I'll give you a little demo and then I'll actually use it. Yeah, it's a chemical toilet. Got a handle here to hang on. This is nice. I like it. Yeah. It's so small. It's so small. It's easy to miss. Anyways, look at this. An old original coat hanger from 1978. Anyways, and the locking mechanism's still the same. I rode on these cars when I was a kid. Oh shit. I forgot to lock it, damn it. Alright. So here we go. That's a little tour of a little thing that was cool in the old days. And you got a Stanley pull here. You can it's got PA. Wow. All sorts of cool stuff here. Doesn't look like you can activate the door yourself. So we're gonna go back over to the front end and we'll get right there. So here we are. Getting ready to depart. Get a Japanese signal. Yep. And we're gonna be hitting the road.
Stand clear of the doors, please. Doors are closing. Stand clear of the doors.
And here we are, getting ready to run for the border. Alright. Oh, sorry. And here we are. Sun's gonna be on this side all the way down. nice. This is a new lovely thing GO has. A weekday group pass you can get for $30. And it's just,
And the more people you have, the cheaper it gets.
exactly.
Like for 4 people, it's $40.
Yeah.
I forget how much for 5 people.
Yeah. And here we are going through Allendale Yard. You'll see the other trains in there. You can see the skyline of downtown Barrie off in the distance. All the city lights. Yeah. They're still using sodium high pressure lights on Lakeshore Drive, or whatever those are. Yeah, cab 328 over there. And we're on our way. Let's see what locomotives are here. Cab car 239. I think I might have been on that one. Yeah.
It's probably going to be the 553 train.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I'll pull into the station.
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, see this locomotive. 602. Wow, one of the early ones. And 613 next to it. 641, I think, next to it. Cab car 326. This looks like it might be a 6-pack, I think. Then there's more train. Actually, no, that's a 6-pack over there. 342. That's a 6-pack. Full house. Full house over here. 631, 682, cool, an MP54 is here. I'll just stick it like this because the lights are blinding the view. That's the yard buildings. All sorts of custom vehicles here. Tractor and maintenance place. BDO Dunwoody offices. Yeah. And here we go. Passing through the yard. The south yard where the snow plow is kept in the winter. And we're heading towards my old neighborhood. I'll probably film out the left side because there's more to see there. You can see our locomotive over here. And this light over here, I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's green. That's the earplug. See, you got plugs on this. That's even nicer. I already filmed it, I forgot. Yeah. And then we're gonna be passing my old neighborhood. I forget the name of the stop. Yeah. So here we go. Passing the nursing home. And we're gonna be crossing my crossing, where I fanned at for 12 years. You can see the lights over there. That tells you that you can go straight, but you can't turn. And here we go. Crossing Lover's Creek. That's the actual name of the creek. It's not a name I made up. And the bridge, which was brand new when I moved here. Like literally the guardrail still had their shine on it. And we'll be passing the oh, it looks like we're notching up. So here we go. Passing the Max Milk I used to go to all the time at 5 o'clock in the morning. my old neighborhood, Bruce Crescent, where all the jerks who flooded our backyard lived. Including a certain guy who wants to be mayor of Barrie now. Yeah. And I'll give you full disclosure, I don't give a damn. Alex Snuddle was this guy's name. Don't vote for him, he's not a nice guy. A lot of people in here would agree with me. That's why he's not MP anymore. As a lot of people don't like him, and yeah, he comes back for more. I guess he can take the heat, so he can stay in the kitchen. So now it may look like we're in the boonies, but we're actually in North Painswick. This cross Big Bay Point Road, and we're now going about 50 miles an hour, which is the speed limit on this line. And we'll be coming up to Barrie South Go momentarily. I don't even think we'll even see transit buses here yet. I think the GO trains and the GO buses are the first ones on the road here. I think Barrie Transit doesn't even start service until 6 a.m. Which kind of sucks for shift workers. At very least, they could run a bus to connect people to this GO train. Yeah, get my mask on momentarily once we stop. Oh wow, 2204. Already some buses, 2102, 2204. Looks like these ones are just starting their shift. And there's a decent crowd of people. Yeah, so cut it here. A lot of people getting on at all cars, so I'm gonna get my mask on. Here we are departing. Just got my mask. I think I'm gonna jump over to the left side, because that's the best view. Look at that view. Look at the sun coming up. It's gonna be a nice trip. Most commuters don't care to see out the window like this. I think I may take some pictures of this. Crossing Mapleview, or one of our friends' favorite crossings. These new apartments here, of an art installation now. And it looks like they're building another tower here. That one went up quite fast. Yeah. Field over here. Looks like they cleared it for more development. Alright. Still giving me trouble. This still too dark out to be taking still pictures. It's a nice view. So here we are, rocketing out of Barrie. Kind of the Stroud on our right. Still pretty dark over in the west. Doesn't look like any clouds are in the sky. That new McMansion subdivision there. And we'll be crossing Victoria Street, a crossing I fanned at since I was a kid. Little pond over there. Yeah, here we're coming up to Victoria. And we're already going pretty fast. I think we're doing about 50 or 60 now. Looks like they're growing hay or wheat over here. I don't know. It looks pretty nice. Oh, fuck. Hit my freaking tailbone on this. Crossing Ninth Line of Innisfil. Here we go, coming up to Alcona. Suburbia, Disturbia. A town big enough for a transit system, but they rely on Uber for public transit, which is stupid. Lights in that house on those houses are off. Traffic on 6th line looks like about 5 cars. And we're going through South Innisfil. I think we're approaching the 4 now. We're in Nantyre, which is a south end neighborhood of Alcona. It used to be its own village, and then when Alcona encroached on it, it became a neighborhood of Alcona. Oh, there's the 4 up there. New subdivision of McMansions. All built in the way that the Three Little Pigs taught people not how to build, not to build. Yeah. And actually no, this is 6th line. We're still in Nantyre. That's not 4 yet. Trying to think of which side would be best to get before you. The one with the Greek restaurant or the one with the community center. I think with the community center. And it looks like we're slowing down. Yeah, this side I'll film on. So here we are. Coming up to Lefroy. This place here used to be a popular railfan. It was a popular railfanning spot. We filmed a trip here before. This is the road before Lefroy. Yeah. I think we have 1 or 2 lines more to go. I forget. It's been a while since I fully took this line. Well, it's been 2 weeks, but COVID can do a lot of shit to you. Here comes the door for you. You can see the houses on that side. Those are all new. Yeah. And then we'll be coming up to the South Innisfil Community Center, which is a flat rate destination for Innisfil Transit. So like if I wanted to book an Uber and I didn't have a phone, or if I wanted a flat rate, I could come here, book it, and then get taken to Barrie South for $5. The only thing I'd like is if they mandated vans and MPVs instead of sedans. Here's the old rail yard. See some rails here. It looks like you're gonna be doing some work. A long time ago, when this line opened, an old CM ballast car was stored here. And then the siding ended up getting grown in, and then I guess inadvertently they took up the tracks around the car. And I think eventually they just ended up scrapping it on site because they're not gonna friggin' spend money laying track and bringing in the locomotive to get that car out of there. So it was one car, and I think it was held up on bricks at one point. I think they recycled it. They salvaged the trucks. Oh, we already passed it.
Nice view of the sunrise there.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, this is the side to sit on this train. Yeah. Imagine if this was a Serbian train and we could open the windows. Wouldn't that be lovely? Yeah. Yeah. If we do go to Europe eventually, I want to go to the Balkans just to get that experience. Yeah. Maybe that Macedonian night train from Belgrade to Thessaloniki is running again. That would be a fun trip. Yeah. God, I wonder, are black flies and mosquitoes really a thing in Europe, or?
Not as much as here.
No? Alright. Yeah, but like, what about in the Balkans? Is it an issue there, or? Oh, you've never been there? Okay. Yeah, we should go sometime. Ride those cool old trains. The Balkans are loved by rail fans because a lot of the long distance trains, or pretty much all of them, are old cars from the 1960s to the 1980s. Either built in Yugoslavia or acquired secondhand from the West after the wars. And these cars have open windows and no air conditioning and a completely old-fashioned experience to them. It's an adventure when you ride those trains. And that's a dream of mine, is to ride those one day before they get rid of them all. Which if we want to do Serbia, we have to do it soon because they just opened a high-speed railway and they have brand new Stadlers for it all. Which are nice trains, don't get me wrong, but if you want to ride Stadler, go to Germany or Switzerland or come to Simcoe County eventually when I get you those trains. If you go to Serbia and you're a rail fan, you're going there to ride with open windows. Yeah. That's what you go there for. So now, I think we're going about full speed. And I think I'll cut the tape for now. You can call this redneck or res, I don't know what you call it, but this is our way of charging things. We did this at the powwow. We plugged this into the city outlet that was open and had a broken lock, and then 4 other people from the res plugged it in. So if you want to plug it in here, be my guest. Over here, got the canola fields over there, and I'm gonna plug this in and run this off the electricity so that the battery is not drained when we board Amtrak. So plugging it in now, and it's plugged in. Cool. And I'll take my phone out. Slippery little bugger. There we go. There, everything's plugged in. Let's put this on the floor for now. Out of the way. This here. Yeah. I'll probably run it like this until Maple. Or whenever the train starts getting full here. And then Well, I'll probably want to pack it up around then anyway, because I don't want to be fuddling around like this when we get to Union Station. Yeah, their genius res charging system. Take a power bar with me in my Fedor tugboat bag. Very smart way to vlog. So here we are coming up to Bradford. Gonna be entering Bradford Yard. And here we go. Gonna be passing Dominion Citrus soon. Or Dominion Produce, I think it's called, or Dominion Citrus, I forget. But they have a siding here. Here we are. You can see. Yeah, here we are. Entering Bradford Yard. Here's the track for Bradford Yard. You can see a steelworking shop here. One thing about Bradford is every industry building here, every industry yard has these big crates. These are meant to hold produce when it's transported from the farm to the, yeah, that's Dominion Citrus over there. Dominion Farm Produce. Yeah. Bradford Yard. One curious thing, one of the episodes of the 1994 show Mighty Machines was filmed at Bradford GO Station. The episode at the truck yard, which followed a trucking company from around here, do deliveries around the Holland Marsh. Big Hoss, Peterbilt. 662 McIsaac. We rode that locomotive on the lakeshore during Pride. Nice locomotive. And here we are. How big is the crowd over on the left? Okay. Yeah, and the sun's looking quite nice. Here we are, see the old shelters, and it looks like they're doing work over there. I think they're putting a new parking structure there. And Bradford GO Station. In the scene, there used to be a carrot factory over there, and that's where Mighty Machines was filmed. And on the other side of the station is where Big Hoss the Peterbilt pulled up to pull this trailer in back in the day. It was a good show. Mighty Machines was the milk of our former childhoods. So I'm gonna be filming here. There's people getting on, so these weekend trains are always these weekday trains are always the busiest because people who work in the city take this train. All walks of life take this train, not just Bay Streeters. Construction workers who start their shifts earlier in the morning take this train to get into Toronto. We're taking this train because Amtrak leaves at, I believe, 8:20 in the morning. So we gotta be down there an hour early in order to get ready to board. Because the next train gets there at only like 20 minutes before departure, and the train opens up half an hour before departure. So if the GO train is late, we'd be screwed. And here's the other farm building, co-op. This was also in the background of the Mighty Machines episode at the On the Road is what it was called. And you can see old tracks over here. Yeah, new crossing. Everybody lining up at Timmy's. It's not that busy. It's usually very busy. Lots of shift workers here. And here we can see the Holland Marsh to our right, to our west. Our man of farm equipment. And here we are crossing into York Region. You can see the signs for Bradford Carrot Fest over there. That's a big festival. There's Canal Road over there. And here's the bridge of the East Holland River, which I believe is owned by York Region. Crossing the Holland River, and now we are in York Region. So I think I'll film a little bit more on the left side because the sun is getting a lot nicer and I want to film some of that. So on the road, and the Peterbilt was named Big Hoss, and when they made a delivery at one of the carrot factories, and there was a carrot factory back in 1994 that used to be right on the grounds of Bradford GO Station where the parking lot was. A whole bunch of factories around it back then. And they made a pickup there. They picked up a load there, and when you see the driver getting out of the truck to open the doors, you can see Bradford GO Station and you can see the co-op, and then they actually go inside the factory and film the loading. It was pretty cool. Like, you know where the buses stop today and shit? That's where the truck pulled up to load up. You pull right in front of the station building and then backed in. You can't do that today. Yeah. Yeah. Going for home and landing now. I think I'll cut it until we get to Newmarket. Holy, look at that! Look at all the fucking smoke. Is that place on? Holy shit! It's on fucking fire! That building's on fire! Wow! Oh my god! Wow! Fuck! Man! That was a good catch, eh? Fuck! There's a York Region police car on his way to the fire. Nice! Another fire truck going up the road. Oh, another one. Looks like they summoned some from King Township, and I guess that fire's major enough that they'll fucking summon Newmarket next. Because that's a pretty big fire, an industrial building, and it already looked like it was fully involved. There was smoke coming off all over the roof. Yeah, it's already up to, it looks like it's already up to a second alarm, so it'll probably be up to a third alarm soon. Should check CB24 and see if they have anything on it. Yeah. Holy fuck. Oh, that'll be one for the memoirs. Oh, on the way to ride Amtrak, and we see a building on fire when we're on the train. Wow. And most of the people are probably oblivious to what they see out the window. Wow. And we just passed Chapman Street, that's John L57's crossing, and we'll be coming to the Newmarket soon. You can see the sun over there rising. And here we are going from Newmarket. I think I may commandeer that seat up there so I can film downtown Newmarket and Aurora. And then I'll jump back to this side after we go through there, because that's the nice side, the old town and stuff like that. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Around here, I think you'll see an old No Market GO Station sign, I think. There's one supposed to be around here. What are you waiting for here on the super low? Speaking of it. Alright. Gonna be going for Newmarket now. Downtown Newmarket, the cute little steampunk town that we want to visit eventually.
Aurora, that next station, South Aurora.
What's the problem? Is the locomotive not loading or something? Or maybe the gates are coming down slow. Yeah, that's what it was. The gates were coming down slow. So they couldn't go up the Run 8 right away. And you can see the Viva Rapidway of Davis Drive. And we're going to be going through, there's some old railway buildings here. We're going to be going through downtown Newmarket. Got a gravel pit right in the middle of town. You can see Main Street over there. And here's downtown Newmarket. Look at that. You really need to come down here sometime. Look at how pretty that is. A burger bar there now. Cool. And there's an electric bus over there, 113 Road. Oh no, that's not 113 Road. That's one of the 2021s. And there's Fairy Lake, popular park in Newmarket for people. And here we are going for the south end of Newmarket now. I think this is Mulock. Yeah, this is Mulock because that's the town the Newmarket office is there. Capital Bus Sales, I think, is right around here too. A bus that would sell old Laidlaw for student buses, but I don't know if they still do that. God, I wonder what they'd have for sale now. Probably C2s or Cs. This over here never used to have a fence. You actually walk right through here in rail fan. And you have a hole, but you know, it looks like people are cutting holes in the fences. Or maybe raccoons cut the holes. You can see some fog over there. And now look at the sun over there. Now the sun is beaming and shining. Yeah, I think the best place to sit on the Amtrak would be on that side again when we leave. Because we'll see the lake all the way. And then when we go back, we'll sit on the right side. Is he already gonna be there when we get there? Because I wonder if we could go to the Skywalk and watch him pull in. And here we are. Going about, I think, 50 miles an hour. I think we're going for Aurora right now. Once we leave King City, I'll cut the video because there's not much to see there. I'll sit on the left again after Aurora because this is the nice side to film through New Market and Aurora. It looks like they're doing brush clearing for the GO expansion. They're gonna add a second track for here. They're cutting all the trees down. Nice. And here we are coming to Aurora. Aurora. Looks like they're putting a new parking lot there. Yeah, there's downtown Aurora just up the street. We're actually a good ways out of downtown. And now I'll jump over. People getting on. No buses there yet. So I'll film from this side from now on. Whole bunch of people on the platform in vests, but they looked like they were station staff or bus drivers or something. And this is Tyler M's crew's favorite station, The Fan. I'll speak to you in a minute. So here, the sun is shining now, and we are leaving Aurora. Next stop, King City. We'll go film again when we're out in the soccer. A beautiful game. It's popular in the New York region. It looks like this might be a school. It's crossed over Yonge Street. So now we're east or west of Yonge Street now, heading south. I regret cutting the camera when I did because that would have been a good shot. There was a Nova LFS on that street from York Region Transit. Big mansions. Looks like these are all new. Yeah, I think I'll just film like this from now on. It's starting to get easier to film. It's getting lighter now. Oh, wow, actual mansions. I bet you those rich people will be complaining like mad once Lynx Rail starts running freight trains through here. They do. I'll give my engineers the instruction to blow their horns at that mileage point, just to piss them off. Sorry, that's just the northern redneck in me talking. Yeah, you can see the sun over there. So here's a little story for you. Since the 1980s, this train called the Maple Leaf was run by Amtrak within the United States up to Niagara Falls, New York, and Niagara Falls, Ontario. And then from Niagara Falls, Ontario, which is where we're going, the train is run by our national railway, Via Rail. So it's going to be a Via Rail crew providing the crew for the train, but the locomotive and the cars are all going to be Amtrak. I wanted to ride this train since I was 11 years old. And I've been wanting to do it my whole life, and I never got the chance to, and now I'm going to get to do it. And it's really surreal for me right now because I'm finally getting to live my dream. I got to do lots of stuff I wanted to do this year that I couldn't do with my mom. Yeah. So the train, I believe, started in late 70s, early 80s, and I think before that, I think either the New York Central ran a train to Toronto, but I remember in the 60s, before Vienna track, CP Rail in Toronto, Hamilton, and Buffalo ran a bud car from Toronto to Buffalo Central, the old station. And from there, you could get a plethora of trains operated by several different railways further south in the United States. The biggest railway, I think, was the New York Central, but I think the Buffalo or the Baltimore and Ohio also ran service up to Central. There's a siding over there, cool. I didn't know there was a siding there. Yeah, we're coming into King City. Trail goes underneath the tracks. School over there. More McMansions, which are typical for York region. And we'll be passing underneath the downtown of King City. I don't think we'll be able to see much of it because it's so high up like this. Yeah, here we are going underneath downtown King City. And you can see some of the buildings up there. I think. I don't know. Yeah, you can see the backyards of them, but you can't really see much. Yeah, it's a main street over there. That's Keel Street. We rode for here on the Route 96 once in our vlog with Rosa. So here we are coming to the city. This place over here on the left used to be Langdon's Bus Lines, an old school bus company that got bought out by Laidlaw and First Student. Oh, there's the Route 96 over there, XD40. Cool. That's the route we rode. Nice. Yeah. Looks like someone's bringing their keys up here. Just heard a bunch of keys rattling. There's the sun over there. I'll speak to you when you hear the birds chirping. And you can see the sun over there. I can hear a bunch of keys jingling around. I wonder if it's a cop or an employee. I'll film until Maple and then I'll cut it when we get there because after that it's just industry, which isn't interesting. You can see Keel Street over there. Nice little meadow. And you can see the sun rising into the sky, shining us the light all the way to the border. La Frontière Naganitsu. Die Grenze. The amerikanische Grenze is where we're headed. Na amerikanskie Granitsu. Dans la frontière américaine. I just said we're heading to the American border in 4 languages. Not bad. Nach die amerikanische Grenze. Nach die amerikanische Grenze is what I think is what it is. Also, the cement trucks here looks like they're getting fixed. A garage that specializes just in cement trucks. Interesting. Truck dealership over there, Volvo Mac. And I think that's Testing Road, I believe. Or, I don't know. Nice field over there. Looks like, I don't know what they're growing. Wheat? Or hay? I don't know. But it looks nice. It looks nice to see in the morning. Once we get down here, it's nothing but suburbia and city all the way to Toronto. So I think once we get through here, I'll cut the tape for now, use the washroom, and then I'll start filming. And then once we get south of Downsview Park, unless we get up to see another train passing us, I think we might. Actually, no, it's too early for that. I can't. Yeah, I think we'll start filming again at Rutherford because there's interesting stuff there. You can see Highway 7. Oh, I guess not. Yeah, you can see the city down there, Highway 7. Well, we could see it a second ago. We could see the city around Highway 7 on Metropolitan Center. There's a track on that side, but I doubt there's any northbound trains running right now. Look, some army trucks in there. I doubt 545 is working right now. Let's see if there's a car in there. Yeah, gonna pass the lumber yard that 545 drops cars at. And there's nothing in the siding right now. You can see all sorts of Quebec lumber and BC lumber. And here's, I believe, Major Mackenzie. Actually, yeah. Or Maple GO Station. So I think I'm going to cut it here for now until we get closer to Toronto. So leave you with this historic building, and this will be the continuous part. Maybe will be another part we do. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Ciao. Here we are through the passing side, and we might even get to see a train through here, hopefully. Sun over there. Highway 407 up there. And I think we're going to be passing through Snyder next, so just in case there's something interesting. Yep, there's Snyder Junction. Might get to see a train here. This track here is only used by the Canadian and Freight 545 to go to the York sub. I want to ride this line in a parked car one day. I'll pay for the extra sleeper class ticket just to use it, just to film this one day in the parked car. Here's the York sub, nothing on it. And then here's the connecting track that Freight 541 often uses. .541 is the local freight that my friend Dima likes to get with North York Railfan that works at the Esso facility just south of Downstreet Park Station. I'd actually love to go down the Downstreet Park Station and get that train when it comes through one day. Side in here, going into that warehouse. There's the Esso facility and the York University busway, which is owned by TTC. These marquee energy cars. And all the other tank cars are brought in on local 541, which is rapidly growing in popularity with the railfan scene here as more people know how it works. You can get some good engines on that train often. Old GP38s, GP40s, GP9s, whole 9 yards. All sorts of trains, all sorts of locomotives on that train. A lot of yard power that you wouldn't get to see elsewhere because it's often at Amtrak Yard, which is a restricted area for railfans to go into. Another siding here. Lots of industries along here. I'll jump over to the other side when this track ends. There it is, it's ended. Downsview Park, we boarded a bus here once. And here's Downsview Park Station. We've been here many times. From here we continue to Union. So I think I'm gonna cut it here. And oh, yeah. This crew seems to be rookies. They keep overshooting the platform and undershooting the platform. Nice. We were actually able to open the doors. Cool. But we look like we've overshot the platform. So this crew might be rookies or something because we almost overshot the platform at the last stop and we've been undershooting the whole way down. We'd have to stop and then we'd have to pull up a couple other feet before the attendant in the other car, and the CSA in the other car in 2500 series could open the doors. Highway 401, I think they're just crossed under. So yeah, I think I'll cut it until we get close to Toronto, close to downtown, and we'll hopefully see our chariot to the border when we get there. We're running for the border, but we're not going to cross the border. We're going to turn around at the end of the day and come back. So speaking, here we are, crossing through Davenport Diamond. This big wall here is a new flyover that they're building so that we don't have to stop for CP Rail anymore. And here's the CP Rail tracks. You can see the sign, and the new bridge abutments, which already have graffiti on them. Jesus Christ. And we're going through Parkdale. I think if we want to see if our train's going to be there, it'd be best to sit on this side because we usually come in on the north side of the station. More tracks for the Davenport overpass. Yeah, looks like they're elevating this whole bloody thing. Wow. Looks like they elevated at least over 3 streets. Maximum 6.6 feet. Nice. This place here is one of the it had a rough reputation as a ghetto for a long time, but now it's being gentrified, but people are resisting the gentrification. I'm not pro gentrification whatsoever. I hate it. It doesn't help anybody. All it does is cleanses a neighborhood and turns it into Yuppieville. And here's a Nestle plant. Titanium Trucking looks like they have the contract now. They bought Muskoka Transport. It's always nice. It's always fun passing the Nestle plant all the time. I bet you it must smell really sweet in Parkdale. Wonder where we're going. Looks like we're hitting the brakes. Wonder what's going on. Lost our path maybe? And this is why when you want to take Amtrak, you have to leave on the earliest train you can. Mile 3.3 Newmarket sub. Cool. They have a sign for the GO channel. There was a sign on the right just now for the radio frequency for this line. I guess we just stopped to contact it. I think it was like 331181, I think was the frequency. Yeah. It would be helpful to like get a list of all those channels so we could plug them into our radio.
Good morning, everyone. We're just waiting for a green signal, then this train will continue on its way to Toronto Union Station.
Oh, so we're waiting for a signal. Alright. Yeah. I'm used. Oh, cool, there's a train passing us on the western sub. Might be either a Kitchener line train or a Milton line train maybe. Actually, I don't know. I don't know where the Milton line trains go to get on CP. I do know they take the western line part ways. Get to do a little bit of rail finding. Cool. What time is it, Jeremy?
6:57.
Okay, so we got plenty of time. Are you running early or? Okay. Yeah, they stopped here and another train passed us going the same direction on the other line.
Yeah, I have to stop here.
Yeah.
There's another train coming.
Yeah. Alright. Never had this happen before here.
It's pretty common.
Yeah. Guess we're waiting for another train. I think I hear it. Still waiting. Probably another train gonna pass very shortly. And this is why it's imperative to take earlier trains. Especially when you're connecting to the one Amtrak a day that goes to New York City from here. Oh, a bird flying over there. Yeah, nice little birdie over there. Another one. Alright, Up Express passing us. That's what we were waiting for. Yeah, we should be getting going soon. I got it just in time. Hit record just in time. Cool. Nice. We rode that train during Pride weekend. It was nice. I liked it. It was a nice train to ride. Oh, another one. Cool. Must be the Milton line. Nice. Got the Up Express, and then we got a 6-car train passing us after. Right after that. Got them both on tape within like seconds of each other. Epic. Maybe if our luck, the Sarnia train will be next.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, we're still waiting for a green signal here outside of the Union Station. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Once we get that signal, we will continue on our way to Union.
I have a good feeling there's gonna be a train coming in a sec. Just heard stuff get louder. Must have been the must have been the Milton line and the Kitchener line that passed us. So what else could we be waiting for right now? Another Up Express or... Oh yeah, that's what it is, the Up Express. There we go, here we go. Nice, got a northbound Up Express, that's what we were waiting for. Yeah. I thought maybe we would have been waiting for the Via Sarnia train, which takes this line in this city. 3.2 mile, 3.2 Newmarket sub, Parkdale Junction, and we're on the move again. Yeah, a little bit of impromptu rail fanning, but we'll make our train. There's a TTC bus going down there. Communist looking building over there. Looks pretty cloudy over there. Looks like thunder clouds or something.
No thunder in the forecast today.
No? Like, look how dark it is over there. Shit. It looks like it's raining downtown. Yeah.
No, it's sunny.
Okay.
A few clouds.
Yeah, because I thought I saw rain coming down from those clouds. Like, it looked like a mist over the skyscrapers. Yeah, the weatherman probably lies as much as the friggin' CEO of BRIEX did.
There's no weather conspiracy.
No, I'm just making a joke. I wanted to take a shot at BRIEX, that's all.
I don't know what that is.
BRIEX. You don't remember the BRIEX scandal? Well, here's a history lesson, viewers. In the 1990s, there was this mining company called BRIEX, owned by this guy named David Walsh. They bought an Aussie Junior in Borneo, in the Kalimantan region of Indonesia, and they said this was the biggest gold mine ever in the history of mankind. They said all sorts of friggin' bullshit about it, and their stock price was so high that this junior mining company was on the TSX Venture 400 or something like that, some of the highest indexes at the TSX. Eventually it was found out that they did what's called salting, where the samples were bogus. There was no fucking gold in them at all. They friggin' put gold flakes on the samples, the core samples, to make it look like it was the biggest mine ever in mankind. And there were people that were overnight millionaires riding their hopes on BRIEX. And those who didn't cash out before the news hit were fucked. It was the biggest stock fraud and mining fraud in Canadian history. And it was a big scandal, and basically BRIEX is synonymous with lies and corruption. Diane Francis wrote a book about it. Anyways, you're pinching me, so I'll stop talking about it. Okay. Were you getting annoyed at my little history lesson, or? And here we are, passing City Place, the most ugliest development in my view. And it looks like we're going for the GO Tunnel. Cool. Yeah, going through the GO Tunnel. So, we'll see the Amtrak train soon, hopefully. You can see the Sky Dome over there. I'll never call it the Rogers Center. It's always going to be the Sky Dome to me. And for a lot of other Torontonians and Ontarians. Via's on this side, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Yeah, because we just went for the GO Tunnel. Yeah, if that's a helpful reference point. Just trying to figure out which side the Amtrak train will be on. So here we are, pulling the Union Station. You can see the CN Tower up there. Tallest building in the world. Tallest freestanding structure in the world. I was up this building once in 1998, but I haven't been up since then. It's been almost 30 years since I've been up there. Probably about 25 years since I've been up there. Let's see. Doesn't look like he's here yet. Or is he? I don't know. Hey, he's not here yet, I don't think. I don't see him. Yeah, he's not here yet.
We apologize for the delay as we're waiting for a signal. We are now coming into Toronto Union Station. Upon arriving at the station, this train will be out of service. The doors will be opening on the south side only on the platform number 4. On behalf of the operating crew, we'd like to thank you for GO Transit. Have a great day and have yourself a wonderful weekend.
This guy's actually pretty nice. I like him. So, we're going to be building this train adieu. My final comments about this car. The refurbishment was alright. The padding is a little stiff, but I like this coach. Nice plug over there. Seats are still pretty comfortable. Not as comfortable as the original product, and it's got the nice little cubbyhole washroom, I call it. So I don't know if I'll get a picture of the locomotive here. I don't think we can. We'll see if we can try and get a picture of the locomotive here. If not, I can live with it because I got a good picture of Allendale. So we'll wait for all the dagwoods to get off. Oh, this one's departing fast. Did we undershoot the platform again? I think we did. Yeah. Engine 630 departing. Yeah, we undershot the platform again. Christ. Yeah, I kind of figured we did. Alright, let's get off. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this part 1. We hope you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in about an hour on Amtrak. Ciao. So here's our locomotive, 657. Give a little picture. And here, look at this. Look at this, the builder's plate. Order number 247501. 4,000 horsepower. That's the builder's plate. Huh? Yeah, I got the video of the builder's plate. We're here at Union Station in the Bay Concourse, starting another big adventure. So we hope you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next part on our part 2, which will be our run to the border without crossing it on Uncle Sam's train, Amtrak. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Ciao.